Hi there. In this video, I have created a microservice. The name of the microservice is the Arduino Code Generator. It's a project that allows Arduino enthusiasts to generate the code for projects. This is built and compiled as a WAR file, which we can download from this URL, and this is the procedure that I'm going to be following to enable us to run this microservice deployed as a WAR file on our CentOS server, running with its own built-in Tomcat. First, we need to install the database. We will be using the Maria database running on our CentOS server. I have arranged on my right-hand side my instructions, which come straight out of my blog. There will be a link below for that. So the first thing we need to do is to switch the user as root. Now we need to do a yum update. And we will do the updates. By the magic of time travel, this has now been done. The application that we are going to install, in order to do that, I need a MariaDB database. And that's the next instruction here. And now we have installed the database. We will also need to add the MySQL exception to the firewall. So let's do that now. Now we want to start the database. We also want to stop the database. And we want to enable the service. So it will restart after reboot. After we've installed it, we need to set it up for secure so that we can give it a user and a password. So let's do this. We will now connect without a password. So this is the command, and we are now in the database. So we can say show databases semicolon. We've connected. We can create the database since we have root access, and this is the command. And if we run the previous command, we should now have the Arduino generator database. There's one more thing we need to do. We need to exit, and we need to set up the credentials. So let me do that. Enter the current password, no password. Set the root password, yes. New password. And we've done that. Remove anonymous users. I'm not going to remove them. Disallow root login remotely. Remove test database. Yes, let's reload the tables. And now we should be able to log in using the password. I've now authenticated with a password. This is great because it means that the password we have set will be used by the app. So let's exit out of the database. You need to download this WAR file and then upload it to your server. So I'm going to use WinSCP to do that. Now I'm going to connect with WinSCP to the server. You can use a Linux SCP command to do the same. I have now logged in to the server with WinSCP, and I'm going to go to my home folder. And let's create a folder here called a directory called WAR files. And now we will upload the WAR file to the WAR files directory. The file has been uploaded to the WAR files directory, and let's create a folder here called a new directory called WAR files. WAR files. And now we will upload the WAR file to the WAR files directory. The file has been uploaded to the WAR files directory, so now we can continue in the terminal. I'm now going to create a folder called OPT Microservices, so that all our microservices will live in that folder. I now need to log in as root. To do that, I'm going to say sudo su-, and by the magic of logging in, I am now root. I would like to keep all my microservices in a folder called microservices. So let's create that folder, mkdir/opt/ and I'm keeping everything here in lowercase. Now in the home folder there should be the WAR folder, so let's do a listing ls-la/home WAR files. There's the WAR file that we want to copy. So and then let's go to the microservices folder. I'm now going to create a folder Arduino Code Generator and copy that in there. Okay, now let's go to that folder. I now have my WAR file. I need the start shell script. And that's the command I want in there. But I would also like to put a ampersand so that once this file is started, it will run until the server is rebooted. Now we need to make this file executable. And let's launch this. And then it started automatically. There's the code generator. In order to use this program, you will need to open the browser at least wide enough so that you can have access to the menus. So what has happened here now is we did the database installation. We created the database table for this application, this microservice. And then after we created the database, I uploaded the WAR file and I used the shell script to start. Having done that, we now have this Arduino Code Generator running on the database, and it runs on port 8080. So if I want to install another microservice, I will use a different port, maybe 8090 or 9080 or 9090, something like that. Thank you for watching this video. I trust that this was a useful introduction showing you how to install a microservice onto our CentOS server so that it runs on its own built-in Tomcat server. Please subscribe to this channel and give us a like so that our channel can grow and that we can present you with more interesting content. Thank you.